what is sentence, what is clause, and what is phrase? Three different things. One is sentence, another is clause, and this one is phrase. The last one, I need to tell you what is phrase.
Yes.
These three are important, very very important. You need to know what is sentence, what is clause, and what is the difference between these two and the phrase. Okay? So first, let me tell you. First is sentence. Sentence is a group of words. Okay, sentence is a group of words. Means we have many words in a sentence, which gives complete meaning. Okay? If I say I am a boy, I is a word, it's a pronoun. Am is a verb. A is an article. Boy is a noun. So these four words, they combine together to give a particular meaning that I am a boy. Okay? So that's the sentence. Clear? If I say clause, clause is also a group of words. Sometimes gives 100% meaning, complete meaning, or sometimes gives partial meaning. Partial means half meaning. What is the difference between these two? Sentence is having subject, verb, object. Clause is only having subject and object. Okay? And what is subject? Subject is either noun or pronoun. If I say I am a boy, subject is this one. Don't say anything, okay? Skip silence. Subject is this one, boy is this one. Now object is this one. Subject has to be noun or pronoun, 100%, always. Okay, and object is also, that is noun or pronoun. Means if we talk about subject or talk about object, it has to be noun or pronoun. Are you getting?
Yes.
It's very very simple.
Yes.
Don't get scared of these things. Okay, it's very easy. First see the structure. It's a group of words. It's also a group of words. It is giving, always it gives 100% meaning. 100% meaning means complete meaning. If I say I am a boy, you don't understand I am a boy. It makes sense to you? Yeah, it makes sense to me. It makes sense to you. To everybody. Okay. But if we talk about clause, if I say I am beautiful. I am beautiful what? It sometimes gives 100% meaning. Sometimes does not give 100% meaning. I'm a beautiful girl. I'm a beautiful what? I'm a beautiful. We need a noun. Because beautiful is an adjective. It is not an object. I get the difference. It is having, clause is having subject and verb. In the previous class I told you what is verb. We do not seen that video, do watch that video. I will send you. Okay. What is verb? Verbs, I talked about it very very deeply. What is verb? Not holistically, but majority of the concept I told you in that video. What is verb? What is helping verb? Auxiliary verbs and modals, everything. Do watch that video. You will get to know. Okay. And here we will talk about sentence, clause, and phrases. So sentence is a group of words. It gives 100% meaning. Clause is a group of words. Sometimes gives 100% meaning, sometimes does not. Sometimes it becomes dependent to have the meaning. But in sentence we can see three things: subject, verb, object. It must have subject, verb, object. In a sentence we should have these three things: subject, verb, and object. And what is subject? It has to be noun or pronoun. And that is the first word of a sentence. Sentence starts from subject or not? Not always, but sometimes, majority of the cases, you can see the subject is in the beginning, in the front of a sentence. Okay? But here you can see. Here you can see. I am a boy. Sometimes listen to me, it's a confession. I am not saying always subject should be the first one. Sometimes first letter does not become subject. For example, if I say it is you who have done the mistake, it is not the subject. If I write like this, it is I who have done this. See, here it is not the subject. Okay, here I is the subject. Okay, because it is introducing I. Clear now? But don't get me wrong. But majority of the cases, in maximum cases, we can see the first one is the subject. Here, this one is the subject. So according to the subject, we need to use, after I, we need to use have. Here, who has or who have? Who have? Don't use has, because subject is I. Yes or no?
Yes.
So listen to me. Subject is having three things. Subject, verb and object. Clause is having two things. Subject and object, that's the subject and verb. Okay. It gives 100% meaning. Sometimes it gives 100% meaning, sometimes 50 to 100% meaning. Okay. 50 to 100% you understand? Do you understand? 50 means more than half meaning. Sometimes it gives more than, mathematically you can understand. It gives 50 to 100% meaning means sometimes it gives 100 more than half meaning. It means approximately like 100% meaning. You know. So this is the clause. And we can find subject and predicate in the sentence. I told you, apart from subject, everything we have in a sentence, that is predicate. If I say this one is subject, these all are predicate. This one is subject, these all are predicate. I is the subject, am a boy is predicate. Except subject, whatever you have in a sentence, that is predicate. Clear now?
Yes.
So, the sentence is having subject and predicate, we can find subject and predicate in a sentence. So this one is subject, these all are predicate. I am a boy, these are predicate. These are predicate. He plays cricket, he is subject because he is a pronoun.
Yes.
I told you, subject has to be noun or pronoun. Object has to be noun or pronoun. See, I am a boy, boy is a noun. Yes or no?
Yes.
So, it is object. I am a boy. I is a pronoun. So it is subject. And this one is verb. So we have subject, verb, object. SVO, subject, verb, object. S for subject, V for verb, O for object. Here I have written. Okay? So at least we need to have these three things, subject, verb and object. So it's a sentence. Otherwise it is not a sentence. It could be a clause. Sometimes we see it looks like a sentence but it is a clause. You can see here, he is well. It looks like a sentence. A lot of people they do say that, sir, it's a sentence. No dude, it's not a sentence. It's a clause. Because well is not an object. Well is an adjective. Describing word of noun or pronoun. That's adjective. So if I say, he is well, how is he? Well. So this well is describing the health of he. Okay. Here it is adjective. Sometimes, good is adjective. Well is adjective. But sometimes well is also act as noun or adverb. Well is a word, it can be noun, it can be adjective, it can be adverb. If I put an article before it, it becomes noun. If we don't put an article, it's normally if you talk about health, in that case it is adjective. But you are not talking about health, you are not putting article before it. If I say there is a well, so it's a noun. But if I say he is doing well, in that case it is a adverb. That's a describing word of a verb, adverb. So we'll not talk about it very deeply. Today I will tell you this concept, basic concept. Later we will go on further. We'll discuss about everything, details, everything in detail. Just for in case if you don't understand, you can attend those classes.
Yes.
Okay. means adjective classes, and we'll make a lot of videos about adjective, adverbs, basic concept of parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. Now simply do understand this one, try to focus on this one. This one is a sentence. It should have subject, verb, object. So I have written, and we can find subject and predicate in sentence. I am a boy, subject, am a boy is predicate. He plays cricket, he is subject, plays cricket is predicate. And I am tired, is it a sentence? No. Why it's not a sentence? Because tired is the adjective. We don't have object. We should have object. Yes or no? Tired is the adjective. See, how to know it's an adjective or not? I am tired. How I am tired. This tired is describing this I. I is a pronoun. So whatever word which is describing noun or pronoun, that becomes adjective. So we don't have object. It's an adjective. So it is not a sentence. It's a clause. I am tired. It is a clause. I am beautiful. It's a clause. He is tired. It's a clause. For example, I am smart. It's a clause. If I write, I am a beautiful girl, I am not saying. For example, some girl is saying, for example, a girl is saying, I am a beautiful girl. It's a sentence. Because girl is a noun. We should have noun or pronoun in the end. He is talking to me. Are you talking to me? Yeah, he is talking to me. So he is talking to me. Me is the object. He is the subject. Talking is a verb. Am is a verb. So subject, verb, object should becomes a sentence. Okay. But if I say he is fine, so it's not a sentence. He is fine. He, subject, is verb. Fine is adjective. So it's a clause. Are you getting that trick? Okay. Slowly you get to know. Okay, slowly. It takes a lot of time. It's been many years I am teaching, so I slowly got this simple trick. It took me a lot of time to practice over this again and again, again and again. So do keep focus and keep patience. You'll get to know every single techniques. Okay. So listen to me. If we talk about clause, it is having only, clause has only subject and verb. A group of words which sometimes gives complete meaning or sometimes gives partial meaning. Sometimes complete meaning, sometimes partial meaning. But listen to me, it has subject and verb. It must have at least subject and verb. It must have subject and verb. If you do not have verb inside a clause, that's not a clause, that's a phrase. We should have a verb inside the clause. Without verb, that's not a sentence. Without verb, we cannot make any sentence. There is no sentence in the whole world without verb. Are you getting? There is no sentence in the whole world without verb. Okay? And listen to me, there is no clause without the verb. Verb is mandatory. We should have a verb for a sentence, for a clause, both. We should have at least a verb. Unless or until if you are not having a verb, if you don't have a verb, then that's not a sentence. It can't be a sentence, that can't be a clause. Unless if you have a verb in it, that is a phrase. Phrase is not having verb. It is just a group of words which is giving very, very less meaning. Less than 50% meaning. Less than half meaning. 50% means half meaning. It gives half meaning. If I say on the table, what is on the table? I don't understand what is on the table. On the table. In the drawer. This is the table, you can see. So in the drawer. What is in the drawer? I don't understand. On the table. I don't understand what is on the table. So these are getting Riyan? So these are phrase. One or more words which does not give complete meaning. So it is phrase. If it gives complete meaning or partial meaning, that becomes clause. It gives 100% meaning or sometimes 50% meaning, 50 to 100% meaning. So that's the clause. It must have subject and verb in a clause. We can find subject and predicate because it is, I told you, if after the subject whatever we have in a sentence or in a clause, that's a predicate. So this one is subject, these all are predicate. These all are predicate. Predicate. So we can find subject and predicate in a sentence, in a clause also. In a sentence too has a subject and predicate. A sentence has subject and predicate, a clause has subject and predicate. But a phrase is not having subject and predicate. Should understand. Later we have different types of phrases. Noun phrases, adverbial phrases. So different types of phrases. Okay. So now you need to know these are the simple things. Subject is always noun or pronoun. Object is always noun or pronoun. I told you. The subject is always noun or pronoun. The object is always noun or pronoun. Without noun or pronoun, we cannot say it's a subject. See, if I say she is beautiful, is it a noun? Beautiful is a adjective. If I say she is a beautiful girl, that becomes sentence. I'm not kidding. She is beautiful. Beautiful is the adjective. Should it say sentence? No. Why not? Because this is not having an object inside it. Do you have an object? No. Wow, it's forcefully answer. No, we don't have. She is beautiful. She is a subject. Is a verb. Beautiful is a adjective. It's not an object. Object has to be noun or pronoun. If I say she is a beautiful girl, girl is a noun. Now it becomes a sentence. But now this one is a clause. If I say, note, clause is a short sentence. I am tired. Listen to me. If I say she is beautiful, it's a short sentence or not? Short sentence mainly. But it does not have object. Okay. So note, clause is a short sentence. Okay. This one short sentence. Okay. You can see I am tired. I am tired. Tired is adjective. And a lot of people they do things. We have ed, adjective. Bob is having ed. Walked, played. No, don't think like that. Some of the words they have ed after them, still they act as a adjective. Okay, don't get me wrong. Listen. Some of the words they act as a describing word, still they have ed in the end. These words are adjective. Okay, so here tired is adjective, and this tired is describing how I am tired. So if I say I am tired, that means what? It's an adjective. Why are you saying it's a sentence? It's not a sentence. You cannot say it's a sentence. It's a clause. Okay, because we don't have object. It's an adjective. It's an adjective. Okay, now we'll talk about phrase. Phrase is a group of words. Okay, switch on the slide. I can see. Phrase is a group. Is it visible? Okay. Phrase is a group of words. Is a group of words. No, sorry. Phrase is a one or more words which does not give complete meaning. Okay, it does not give complete meaning. We do not have and listen, one more line. We don't have verb in it. We don't have verb in it. In a phrase, we don't have verb in it. So that's a phrase. Less than 50% meaning it gives It gives less than 50% meaning. It gives less than 50% meaning. It does not have subject verb object. Nothing. Phrase is not having subject verb object. If I say, we cannot find subject and predicate also, because it is not having subject and verb. For predicate we need to have a verb. Predicate starts from verb. Why don't you understand? See. He plays cricket. Plays cricket is a predicate. And this plays is a verb. B5. So this predicate starts from verb or not?
Yes, sir.
So here we don't have predicate. Are you getting?
Yes.
So if we don't have predicate, so we don't have subject also. We cannot find the subject. If I say under the table, see, preposition, article, table is noun. Once upon a time in Mumbai, we had verb, article, noun, preposition, noun. It does not have verb in it. Okay, so this one is phrase, this one is phrase. These all are phrase. These all are phrases. Clear up to here? See, behind the bus. Do you know what is behind the bus? No. So it's a phrase. If I say, he is standing behind the bus, it becomes a sentence. Okay? Only behind the bus is phrase. Okay? These are the basic things. I will show you more about it. Clear up to here? I will send you photocopy, you write from there. Okay?